How am I gonna manage all this choice? Hello everyone, welcome to a new vlog. Today I'm in Reims, a place I've visited before. Reims, famous especially for its cathedral, which is really magnificent. In my early videos, I recall doing a restaurant called Sacred Burger, one of the first genuine gourmet burger places I reviewed. The increasing numbers are beneficial as they elevate standards. Today, I visited Vincent's, an all-you-can-eat French specialty buffet restaurant in the Avant-Tout area. And apparently it looks crazy and opulent, so let's not waste a moment, let's go straight there. This is the famous Vincent, who is a star in Reims and the surrounding area. We are currently near Reims. Where exactly are we? 10 minutes by car from the center?
Yeah, that's about right.
Generally, when it's all you can eat, people already think, I'm going to go there, I'm going to eat well. But when it's all you can eat and quality, it's not always the case either. And here, as a result, these are unlimited French European specialties.
That's right. So we are really focused on traditional French gastronomy. We try to bring as many quality products as possible, just to change a bit from the buffet that we find everywhere. It's the little French bistro revisited on a different scale, so it's all you can eat.
We're going to go visit that. It's such a pleasure to meet you and to put a face to a name. Everyone says chez Vincent. Besides, you mentioned you don't often appear too much on social media.
That's right. Regrettably, we rarely show ourselves. Well, I don't show myself a lot because it can create a bit of prejudice.
In relation to the fact that you are Asian,
That's right.
people still call it an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet, despite it being unrelated. That's why...
That's exactly it. Even though it may not seem like it, I'm totally French. I make traditional French cuisine.
What region are you from? Are you originally from the Reims region?
No, not at all. Originally, I'm from Île-de-France.
Okay.
I learned everything all over France. I moved around quite a bit.
What made you say that? I want to create quality French bistro-style products in a simple, friendly manner, as much as I desire.
We had to stand out. We had to bring something new. We had to bring the things we also love. Because today, in Asian buffets, ultimately, it sometimes lacks a little bit of novelty. It's pretty much always the same thing. I brought something I enjoy making and eating.
We'll see. It's been a while since I ate as much as I wanted, which is funny. And yet, I was featured on Capital on 1006 a few months ago. They had done a report precisely on all-you-can-eat buffets, the secrets of all-you-can-eat buffets. It's true that people always wonder, how do we make money when we offer all-you-can-eat deals? And it's because in the end, of course, you're going to have some big eaters. But there are also plenty of people who are going to be super reasonable and not eat too much. Because after all, we can't eat too much.
As you can see, there are various types of customers, so we inevitably encounter that.
Makes an average.
There you go, exactly. So in the end, we still manage to get by, despite the fact that it's all you can eat.
Well, yes, between the one who is going to eat 10 plates and the person who is going to eat just a small slice of terrine and 3 shrimps.
It should be like that.
Oh, yeah, and still the restaurant is huge.
So here we are on the seafood part, so it's all the cold seafood that we cook ourselves for the most part. Here we only use fresh quality ingredients. So, as I was saying, the star element is the lobster. It makes it so that people serve themselves half a lobster at a time so that it's not too complicated to refill the buffet. Then here we have all the deli meats, mostly artisanal. We do the cutting ourselves. There you go. It's really exact. Now we're starting on the cheeses. Then we're going to move on to the other part. Here we have all the terrines, totally handmade terrine, which is duck terrine, country rabbit. We have the Ardennes terrine, so it's just next door.
Ardennes terrine.
Oh, that's it, the homemade foie gras of French origin.
That's your own foie gras?
That's it, that's our foie gras.
Too good. The tête-à-tête, it has all the classic human-trillettes. And after, it's the hot dishes.
Over there we have the cold starters.
Ah, there are the cold starters, it never goes well. Ah, yeah, so here we have the oysters. Here the enthusiasts still here, unlimited oysters.
So classics, everything that is roll mob, smoked herring, endive salads, a bit of overflight. Pasta salads, those are classics. The
small skewers, tomatoes, mozza. In addition, it's well-presented beef carpaccio, beef tartare, a must-have in bistros, leeks, vinaigrettes.
These are small toasts with a bit of smoked duck breast.
Yeah, too good. Here, these are small wraps. These
Small wraps, that's it.
smoked salmon.
Smoked salmon, deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs are so good, friends. Gravlax salmon.
And the TK salmon, it's steamed salmon with a little bit of lemon.
And here there are all the little fried foods.
This is the little finger food section.
That's the beginner's mistake when doing an all-you-can-eat buffet. As a consumer, we fill up on this, then we're no longer hungry for the rest. So this is good for the restaurateur if people fill up on this, but it looks...
That's it, nuggets, fritters of
cold.
cheese sticks. Then we also have little chicken strips, cornflakes, perfect eggs we concoct. So it's also very hot, people. We have the quiches.
Look at quiche Lorraine, salmon quiche, bone marrow. There are burgundy snails, Provençal tomatoes. Gratin tartufata is an original remix of the classic gratin dauphinois dish.
With precisely a little cream with truffle and porcini mushroom.
And there's even tartiflette to warm up. Well,
Of beans.
potatoes, samadeses.
Then it's the sweet potato fries, and then we get to some other nice little things.
But how are we going to eat all this, Vincent? We have to come several times. Garlic shrimp, frog legs.
A bit of Ardennes sausage, some black pudding.
Orloff filet mignon. What is the Orloff filet?
It's a filet mignon that's wrapped in smoked bacon, and inside a bit of cheese, a little sauce,
Nice, good.
Hond,
That looks terrible.
and pork belly, small ribs, that's it.
We've been here for 15 minutes and still haven't seen everything in Ondo yet.
Here we are really on the part, everything that is flat, cooked, of course, that we make ourselves. Here we have white Rudel sausages, which come from this region. They are delicious. We are currently on the winter section discussing wild boar stews.
Yeah, do you have the real dishes?
Here we have the veal blanquette, beef tongue and pumpkin puree.
Seriously, it's cold out. We're going to warm up, friend.
Exactly. The braised collar of the sea bream with pesto. Look,
There is soup after all, tomato soup, to warm up as well.
here we are on the devil's palate.
There are all the classic dishes.
The little lentils as a side dish with champagne, of course. A bit of rice, of course. He
Always needs rice.
always needs rice. Yes, with a little blanquette. It's always nice. The pasta, same with the tartufata.
Nice.
The small penne with tomato and a bit of pesto. The calamari à l'américaine. A little bit of mushrooms, precisely.
Here, it's already paradise, but you say there's more. The rotisserie too.
That's it.
Where is it? Ah, so we're going to see the chef. That's what he's doing in front of us.
We make our own roasts.
Okay, the grill. We ask for what we want. Whether it's lobsters, scallops, skewers, fillets. And there, it's the chefs who make it to order for us. All right, we'll put that to the test. And for dessert, there's plenty to do as well. So we have little macarons, tartlets, lemon meringue, rum baba, cream puffs. There are cannelés for enthusiasts and praline cones. And this looks very nice. Then chocolate cake, clafoutis, cherry, almond cake, pear tart, bordeloo. I love passing cakes like this. I'm such a fan. Here, we are still in king cake mode. An apple crumble. Have we completed the round, Vincent?
We have the other part of the fruit still, etc. But after, yes, that's about it. The desserts, we are at 80% homemade. The fries, it's about the same squid, romaine, nuggets. We don't make them.
I come to sit at my table, to put my ideas in order a little bit and know how I'm going to manage all this choice. It's never easy. At all-you-can-eat buffets, we frequently end up with messy plates from wanting to sample everything. I discussed it in my 2018 book, The Food Tour by Florian Renner. It's true that all-you-can-eat buffets have traps you should avoid falling into. And even if we love pasta, even if we adore rice, we want to enjoy all the delicious dishes and offset the price of the buffet. You should limit or avoid eating it altogether. It's evident, for instance, that the evening buffet costs 37 euros. If you take some oysters, seafood, foie gras, salmon there, you will offset more than if you take a plate of pasta and then you're not hungry anymore. I admit there are still cod acorns and quiche, which makes me crave some. All right, let's go. First round. As I said, it's quite a mixed plate with a little croque monsieur with some Ardennes pâté. With foie gras, small skewer, tomato, mozzarella, acra. There's a brick, bacon goat cheese honey, apparently serious mimosa egg, salmon axis, smoked salmon, a little acre. I'll start with the gingerbread foie gras aperitif. They make their own foie gras. So good, and always put a real good piece of foie gras on the bread. My dirty croque monsieur. It's classic, but it made me want it. Mimosa egg, a classic of bistro cuisine. Well, listen, first round, we're good. I even ate a slice of quiche in between, but forgot to film it. There are crazy temptations here. Alright, second round. Now this is another madness. I've switched to hot dish mode, so I had said not to stuff yourself with pasta or rice. But the thing is, since I took the veal stew, it's always good with a little bit of rice. I also took the Orloff pork tenderloin with bacon around it and cheese. It made me want it. And then his potato gratin with tartufata. Oh la la, I couldn't resist that either. Look at me, this blanquette. What if there was blanquette? There's no mistake about the blanquette, the real traditional good blanquette. I take the sealed Orloff filet mignon wrapped in bacon. The sauce is good, I'm going to taste it. With the cheese on top. So the tartufata gratin. The gratin with the truffle sauce is very good. I'm a fan, despite being reasonable on my second round. But it's true that in the end there, I don't feel like I've eaten that much, but I'm already relatively full. The issue with all-you-can-eat buffets is the temptation to overindulge in cheeses, desserts, and other offerings. But I don't want to go straight there, I'll have to go around again. Alright, here's the third round. So here, it's a plate that looks like we don't really know what. Because as a result, I took another dish. I took the pumpkin puree that I wanted to taste already, and the sea bream with pesto. And then after that, I went back to the starters. I took some more foie gras, I took a wrap, and I took the little toast with duck breast. There you go. For the moment, it doesn't look like anything, but it still smells like hunger, even though there are so many good things to taste. But I want to save room for desserts anyway. You really have to come back several times to enjoy everything. It's wild that they have grills where the chef cooks for you. I wanted to try the rib steak or scallops. Well, there you have it. Everything is written on the slate. I wanted to try, but now honestly, I don't have the faith anymore. If I want to enjoy the desserts even a little bit, I can't. Well, I'm going to take a little tour of the cheese and dessert buffet to properly close when. This story is still silly, after all. The buffet is magnificent due to the abundance of beautiful cheeses. I took some Tome de Savoie and Comté cheese. And for dessert, a Bourdaloue pear tart, a small chocolate cake, and what they call a praline pone. I did honor, but you see, it's necessary to be reasonable after all. I'm not 20 anymore, you've already had some very big eaters.
Oh yeah, we've seen them. We don't even know where they put that. It's really impressive.
But like, what is it? 10 plates?
It's moving too quickly for us to clear them.
And in those cases, they are wanted at the entrance of the restaurant. They are never allowed to come back. Because there are urban legends like that. Big eaters who say that afterwards, they were no longer accepted in a restaurant.
No, we're not like that. We play the game. And wanted nonetheless. He had managed to put 6 half lobsters and almost half of a faux gras on a plate.
It's
impressive.
Moreover, in one go.
Yes, and it lasted 15 minutes.
Vincent, I'm going to sleep well after all this.
Super.
A big congratulations for already setting up this restaurant, because it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. These are the typical ups and downs of the restaurant business. Now, there's a logistics setup needed to ensure everything goes smoothly. If you're in or around Reims, don't hesitate to visit. Check the description for all the details. And then we'll see you soon for new adventures.
Thank you. See you soon.
Again, well done. All I have left to do is digest. And then thumbs up. If you like the video, subscribe to my channel. Find me on Facebook, Florian on Air, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, and my website, Florian on.